I've never done a side-by-side video comparison with mandatories, but this is about a 6 month transformation. I went from 268 on the left to about 215, give or take a couple of pounds on the right. It's like over 55 pounds lost. But when you're in it on the left, when you're totally mentally in it, it feels like the destination is forever away. So the best thing that I have learned, and you only learn this by practice and doing it, is to enjoy every single day and perfect that instead of wanting to jump ahead. Your mind will torture you if you always want that, and then you'll begin to resent the whole process and what you actually learn by perfecting this process instead of looking ahead all the time. But yeah, on the left, I I had an advantage. Well, I had an advantage because I knew how to get shredded. I've done it a lot of times before. But the people who have never done it, they haven't been there before. So I think, from my perspective, since I've kind of done my whole life doing this stuff, it feels like the mental barrier to entry is could be a lot harder to break. But yeah, no. So I knew I could get there, and uh, I had hired the same coach, Adam Dees, and just trusted the process. But still, my mind, I run into obstacles. From I'm inundated with Instagram and comparison, especially given my age. I compare a lot harder, and I'm a lot harder on myself. But it's it's nothing that I can do to change, where I'm starting at or where I'm at. So it's like I go back and I start to just try to appreciate my own story, my own timeline, my own structure, my own muscle belly, so I don't compare to everyone else. And this is a good little mental jewel. Part of bodybuilding is recognizing what you have, your own build, your own unique structure, your own unique way of thinking and connecting with your muscles, and your own way of learning discipline and trying to improve yourself um, over and over and over. The process never stops. So once you get intermediate, you go advanced, and you go pro, then you go elite pro. It's always like a video game. You're always wanting to get better. At least that's kind of a satisfying thing that I've discovered from this whole process. But the point I was trying to make is that's part of bodybuilding, and uh, you want to really just go in and I think I forgot the point I was going to make, but it's all about self development and appreciating yourself, and loving yourself. And yeah, I if I'm going to be honest, um, in my head there's two Nicks. I kind of got this from Goggins, David Goggins. I've listened to a lot of his stuff just to try and make my soft ass a little bit harder. And I think about when I was on the left here, this Nick, the cardio, getting the cardio going seems so hard. I actually lied to Adam for a few weeks because he had prescribed a certain amount of cardio, certain intensity. I wasn't doing it. I felt like I was taking my morning walks, and my heart rate was low, but I was still getting like over the recommended amount of minutes. But it was walks around the block, and I was cutting corners because I would try the cardio and it hit me in the face. It was like, holy shit. So yeah, the guy on the left, it was hard to get that guy moving to the one on the right. Um, it was hard, but I had to I had to really think about the process when I was in it. It's like, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? Who am I becoming with this process? So, long story short, get to well, not long story, kind of drawn out. The point I was trying to make is that Nick. I want that Nick to be the Nick because that Nick is the man. That dude. I've thought about it. So, anyways, that ultimate self form is who I want to be, and I think he's the man. So it's like, why not just be that be that standard? It wasn't a really eloquent, clear way of saying, explaining how I think about things sometimes, but if you get the gist, you get the gist. Thanks for listening.